Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. And hope everyone is doing well. Just my camera. Hope everyone is doing well and has had a great day today. And working on changes to strengthen your spiritual journey. So I'm going to get right into it and see what message Spirit has today. But the affirmation for today is, I am stronger than I think. I am stronger than I think. Because we underestimate our own strength and how powerful we are. And the more you go into within your own self, remember when I've said in other videos that we have to quiet our mind down and go within so we can get to know who we really are. And we are very strong. We're stronger than we think. So that's an affirmation that I want to leave you with. I am stronger than I think. Anytime you want to do something in your life that you feel is important, and you have these aspirations or dreams of something that you would love to just get started on or accomplish, just say to yourself, and you have to keep saying it, because being on a spiritual journey is like I said before in other videos, that it's an ongoing thing. It's a repeat. You have to keep repeating things like affirmations. Keep repeating things that you do to make you more at peace or bring joy in your life. You have to repeat things. Now, there's a variety of different choices of things to make you happy and bring you joy. But the repeat of it all is that constant reassurance of you being, making yourself happy. Sometimes that's difficult for all of us because we get in our head and Spirit say we think all the time, which we do. We think too much. Too much thinking and then not enough quiet time and reflecting and lose sight of what's important. So I will draw a card. We'll see what Spirit has to say today. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, for all of your support, all of the love that you give us, the right people in our lives. Thank you for all of that, Spirit. What message do you have for us today to help us on our spiritual journey? What message, Spirit, do you have for us today? What message do you have for us today? Let's see. Transformation. While we are going on this spiritual journey, there's going to be a lot of transformation. There's going to be a lot of changes that we have to go through. And one of the videos that I did was how you think is how you live. Check that video out. And like a butterfly, Like this is a picture of a butterfly. The butterfly changes. It's a caterpillar and then it becomes a butterfly. And so we're going to be going through a lot of transformation, a lot of changes, a lot of spiritual changes, a lot of letting things go that we don't need to hold on to anymore because it doesn't do anything for us. We have to let it go. Changes as far as the type of people that you have in your life. Are they positive people? Do they send out good energy? Put out that good energy? Because some people don't put out good energy. You know that. Changes in even where we live. Sometimes where we live can be a burden, or it could be something that makes you unhappy or sad. Change it. Transformation is what Spirit is saying. Changing. I'm going to read the extended version, but we know what transformation means. Pretty self-explanatory, right? It's been a long and arduous journey through the dark night of the soul. Nobody held you, sympathized with you, or dried your tears, nor did they congratulate or praise you. This was your path to walk alone, with only the misery of isolation for company. However, as you face up to obstacles and challenges, a process of understanding and forgiveness has enabled you to embrace the parts that serve you. As one who has walked through the darkness, you're now ready to emerge and be brightly transformed so you can now hold the energy of both dark and light, knowing and wisdom in balance. So what Spirit is saying, as we start making these different changes in our life, spiritual changes, and letting things go, we may have to do that by ourselves. But sometimes people don't understand what you're going through. A lot of times people don't understand what each other are going through. And only you know. Because you can't explain, or even when you do explain, they don't understand what you're talking about. But as you go through a spiritual change, you may have to do that all on your own, which is okay. Which is okay, because we all have different spiritual journeys. Because we have different experiences, right? We've gone through different things in our lives. We have let go of some things and we hold on to some things. And some people have let go of things that are hard to let go of. But they let it go because they realized how much better off they were by letting it go. That's a transformation. Transformation is changes, things you have to go through in order for you to tap into that spiritual side of you, in order for you to understand what's most important. Connecting to Spirit is extremely important. Just as I said in other videos, Spirit is our guide. That's our strength. And even with the affirmation that I just mentioned when I first started the video, I am stronger than I think. You have to have a lot of strength. Strength in faith, strength in patience, strength in gratitude. You have to have strength in being fearless and not being afraid to make those changes in your life that brings you closer to Spirit. And sometimes you have to, I would say most of the time, you go on that journey, a part of that journey within yourself because you are doing it by yourself. Okay, somebody's at my door. Someone is at the front door. Part of that is that you are going to go through some changes by yourself because you have to go within. You have to go within yourself by quieting your mind down and going within yourself to get clarity and understanding of who you really are. And Spirit will guide you and tell you the things that you need to change. One thing I can say about Spirit is straightforward. And Spirit tells you the truth. Not going to sugarcoat. Spirit don't sugarcoat anything. Spirit is going to tell you the truth. So if there's some changes in your life that you have difficulty making those changes, Spirit will put things in your path, in your life, where you don't have no other choice but to change. And that change, when Spirit does that, that change is for your own good. It's for your highest good. It's for you. And you may think, oh, no, I don't want to change. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But it's for your highest good. It's for you to be happy. And you may not understand it at the time that change occurs. But later on down the road, maybe a couple of days, a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of years, or some years, before you realize that that change that you went through, that transformation that you went through, was the best thing that could have ever happened to you. One thing you do and should understand, like I said, is that whatever changes Spirit takes you through, the things that come your way, not sometimes people can come in your life. All of a sudden, somebody just comes into your life, and you may not understand why this person is coming into your life. There's a reason for everything. That person may have been there to give you an experience that you needed in order for you to change. That person may come in your life to give you a message that at that time you needed to hear. So as we go through the different things that we go through to transform us and make us and turn us into a butterfly, how beautiful that butterfly is. When you go through transformations and you get your wings to fly, the spiritual change, where you now can fly and you can see things clearly, you know who you are, you love yourself, everything starts to change and looks a whole lot better. So you have to go through the changes in order for you to see that. It may sound a little scary because you don't really know what's going to happen. But when you trust and have faith that the angels and our ancestors and God is with us, then you can move on. You can move forward. But you got to have that faith. You have to have that faith to believe that the changes that you're going through is for a reason. Can you imagine if we didn't have any changes in our lives? We'll be at the same place, same time, doing it. We'll never change. We won't grow. Yeah, some people don't like to change. Some people don't like to grow. They like to stay in one place. That's their choice. But that's one thing we have is choice. But if you want to change, you want to grow, You want your spirituality to grow. You want to become a better human being, a better person. You want a better career. You want a better job. You want a better life. You want to travel. There's changes that you have to go through in order for you to get there. Changes take this work. And when you have to, and sometimes I don't really like to say work, but it really is work. Because it's a change in the way you think. It's a change in the way you, places you go, things you do, people who are around you. Change. Transformation. And it just sheds all of the old stuff. Letting go of all of that old way of thinking. Those old things that you hold on to so dearly. And one day when you let it go, you're thinking, I don't know why I was holding on to that. I don't know why I thought that. And it's all because Spirit has to take you and will take you through a change of transformation. Just making you a better human being. That's what we should be striving for. The spiritual journey that we are on, it's going to be a whole lot of changes. Opening up your heart. Now, sometimes you may have had someone in your life who has, as they say, broken your heart, just a figure of speech, or hurt your heart, and you just shut your heart down. And you no longer want to be in love, fall in love anymore. You don't want to deal with people anymore. You just become, once you shut your heart down, you just become hard and cold. But you're protecting yourself. It really is a protection, mechanism of protection, a way of protecting yourself from getting hurt again. The Spirit doesn't want us to shut our heart down. So you may have to go through that transformation of opening up your heart. Because just like the video I said yesterday, your heart is connected to your mind, your body, and your soul. And your heart is where love is. It's where you feel love. It's where you understand love. It's a feeling. You can feel it in your heart. And once your heart is open again, it's going to lighten up that load of you holding on and closing your heart. It's a release. So transformation, as Spirit would call it, or as we would call it, because we are all about words, is change. Transforming and getting your wings. Your wings of change. Let me see. Ask Spirit for a prayer. And let me know what you think about in the comment section as far as change, your transformation, change. Because we all have different things we need to change. We all have different things that we hold on to. And things we have to let go of. We all have that. That's why when you hear people say we're more alike than we are different, we are. I don't care what color you are, what race you are, whatever, what religion you have. We are more alike than we are different. Because we all have fears. We all have doubts. We all have sadness. We all have joy. We all have happiness. We all experience that. Some of us experience it in different levels, different degrees. Some people are more happier than other people. Some people are more sadder. some people don't want to be bothered with anybody but themselves. We all have different degrees of personalities, but those categories of fear and doubt and sadness, that's in all of us. I don't care who you are. That's in all of us. It's a part of being a human being. So that saying that we are more alike than we are different. Of course, we got different shapes, sizes, skin colors. That's different. But our inside, our spirits, and things that was automatically put in us, we're all alike with that. Don't you think? Let me know. Put it in the comments what you think about that. Because I really do want your input. Because this spiritual journey that we are going on, like I said, and I will continue to say, it's for all of us. Because we are so much alike. Because we are so much alike. It's to help support us. And I will keep saying that and keep saying that and keep saying that. You may hear me repeat that over and over again in each video. It's just to reiterate that it's important for us to support one another while we are going on a spiritual journey. It's important because we all need support. We all need support, whether we realize that or not. Because some people don't realize that, but most of us know that. Most of us know that we need support. Usually when you are around like-minded people who want to be supported in the same way, then it gives you strength because you have that backing, that support system. It gives you strength, and you have somewhere to go to get that support. And that's what this channel is all about, support. So let me know what you think. Meanwhile, I'm asking Spirit for a prayer. Spirit, can you please give me a prayer for all of us? We all are going to be going through a transformation to get our wings so we can fly high. I'm talking about flying in that place where you are just so full of joy and so full of peace and happiness. That's flying high. So please give me a prayer, Spirit. Please give me a prayer for us. And our transformation, Spirit. Please give me a prayer for us. Let's see. Focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. So when you focus your mind, because you're going to be going through transformation, through the changes, focus your mind on your priorities. The priorities of the changes that you're going to be going through, because changes can come in waves. And sometimes those waves you may not be ready for. And I'm saying that because sometimes you can go through things. For an example, I remember one of my videos I was talking about when I was diagnosed with MS. I didn't see that coming. I didn't know, I didn't see it coming. So that was a change that I had to adapt to in my life. Because physically I was going through different things. And mentally, because I wasn't expecting nothing like that. So we all may have to go through, and we all do, we all go through something that we may not expect. We wasn't expecting it to happen. You may not be expecting someone to come in your life and totally turn your life upside down. And you have to adapt to that. For example, say you just got a new job. In your previous job, you got along with all of your coworkers. Now the new job that you have, there are so many people in this job. Just take one person in that job, the new job, who you just can't see eye to eye with. You don't even understand why you can't see eye to eye. Why are you not getting along with this person, or why this person doesn't like you for whatever reason? That's something you have to adapt to. That's a change. You change from a job that you got along with everybody to a job that there's issues of getting along with someone, whether it's your supervisor or a coworker. But it's a change. So you have to go through a transformation in order to adapt to that change. And when you have to go through that transformation to adapt, there are some things you're going to have to let go of just to adapt to that person. You may have to adapt to forgiveness, more forgiveness, because this person is doing things that you don't understand or mean things that they're doing to you. And you may have to adapt to being more forgiving. That may not be something that you ever had to experience, forgiving someone who is being mean to you. Because you may think, I don't want to have nothing to do with this person. But you might have to deal with that person. And one of the things you may have to deal with is forgiving that person for whatever it is that they're doing to you. Because forgiveness is huge. We all have to work on forgiveness. So there's going to be a variety of different transformations that we're going to be going through. So Spirit is saying, focus your mind. I'm going to read the extended version of focusing your mind, but I want you to look at this card. You see how she's looking down? Here's her mind. And she's looking down and she's focusing. She's focusing because she's trying to deal with whatever she's dealing with and paying attention to. What's important? What is it that I need to pay attention to in order for me to deal with this transformation that we're going to be going through? There's priorities. There's priorities. You know how sometimes when I was talking about being at a job, and you're sitting or you're at your job, and you know that there are priorities of things that you have to do in order for your job to flow. And you know what you're doing to flow. So you say, well, today I have this, and that, and this to do at my job. But you have to prioritize which one is more important, and you have to focus on that one that's more important, and the other ones you have to wait on to deal with because you have this priority that you have to deal with, and you have to focus on that priority in order to accomplish it and get it done. Same thing with transformation in our life. Say if there's something in your life that you have been constantly doing, like I was talking about someone breaking your heart, and you really need to change your perspective of how you feel about dealing with anybody again, whether it's somebody you've been in love with or someone who just broke your heart. So you're going to have to focus on healing and changing that heartache and work on letting that go that thing that causes you that broke your heart, letting that go. That's a change. That's what I call a heart mend, a healing of the heart. So you're gonna have to focus in on letting that go and opening your heart up again. That's a part of the spiritual journey, opening up your heart, like I said before. So you're gonna have to heal. So there's gonna be some things you're gonna have to work on as far as healing your heart again and let go. And Spirit is going to work with you. The Spirit doesn't want you to shut your heart down, to block your heart chakra. We can block it. We can not want to deal with anybody anymore and become mean. It doesn't want us to do that because meanness is a negative. Hi, Cass. Hope you are doing well. I'm doing great. Hope you are doing well as also, Cass. But healing your heart. Oh, let me read the extended version on focus your mind. We know what that means. But your angels can see that there's so much on your mind right now that at times you find it difficult to focus on what's important. We do. Right now your mind is all over the place and maybe even thinking about the worst possible outcome of a situation. You are being encouraged to think about what you do want so that your intentions are set on the higher outcome. So as we are going through transformation, Spirit wants us to focus our mind and pray and ask the angels to help us focus on our priorities. What's more important? What's more important? Isn't it important to heal your heart? Or is it more important to go shopping or focus on making so much money that you can have nothing but material things? But sometimes we put a lot of focus on money and things, and we forget all about our heart, the healing of our heart, or what our heart needs. And healing our heart is very important. So that in order for us to go through that transformation, we have to set that priority in healing our heart. That's what Spirit is saying. Set priorities in your life on what's important. And let go of things that do not serve you. And it don't matter. It doesn't matter. I am sometimes where I used to be. I'm getting better at it. A neat freak, and I want everything in order. And to a fault that I would get so agitated if things wasn't in order. Even to the extent, say if I vacuum of the rug, and I like the lines on the rug. Yes, it's obsessive. So I would get agitated if someone walked on the rug I just got finished vacuuming. I like them lines. Then I had to realize that, okay, you're losing your mind. There's people in the house, right? So of course people are going to walk on the rug. So I have to let that go. This is something I'm just saying. This is so simple how we hold on to things that do not matter. And I was holding on to the fact that I like the rug, the lines in the rug. Was it going to be a thing where no one was ever going to walk on the rug? No, so it didn't even make any sense. So I had to make the changes within myself. Nobody else was tripping but me. to let that go. That's what I'm saying. Spirit is saying how we hold on to things that we don't need to hold on to. I know people when, guys, say for instance, men who when they love their car to be nice and shiny. I like my car to be nice and shiny too. But they don't want you to even touch the car because it's all nice and shiny. And some dirt gonna get on the car. The wind is gonna blow and a leaf might touch your car. But when you hold on to something that's so trivial, it really is trivial to hold on to things like that. But we hold on to the littlest things. So we're going to have to go through a lot of different transformations of things that we do in our lives in order for us to be better and do better and be happier. But sometimes you can be so sad when you hold on to little things because you become obsessed with it until it makes you sad because we all have that OCD in us, I think. That we can just become obsessed with things. But what Spirit is saying, you're going to have to go through a transformation of change and prioritize what's important. Prioritize what will bring you more joy, what makes more sense. But we got to use our common sense too when we prioritize things. And when you prioritize things, and you might say, well, this is more important than this. So you have to weigh it and say, am I really making sense? Is what I'm saying is more important? Like me with the carpet, the lines in the carpet. That was no priority, but I made it a priority for me. So what do you have within you that you're doing that doesn't even make any sense to hold on to or make it a priority? What's more important for you to go through the changes that you need to go through? Like I said, Spirit will take you through some things anyway, whether you want to deal with it or not, in order for you to change. The Spirit is there to help us. Our angels and our guides are there to help us with all our nonsense that we take ourselves through. They are there to let us know what's real, what the truth is. If you want to know the truth, because going through a spiritual journey is truth. It's understanding truth, what's real, and what is just something we just made up. Because we have a big mind where we do a lot of fantasizing. So we create scenarios of things that's not even real. So we're going to have to break that too. That's a change, a transformation. It's all about how you think. Because how you think is how you live. So if you think in one way and refuse to see reality, you're going to have to go through them transformations in order for you to see the truth and understand the truth, whether you will like it or not. But if you want to know the truth, then get ready for going through the transformations that you're going to have to be going through in order for you to get your wings and fly. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Cass, and I have no understanding of the other name, but understand what I'm saying? Transformation. So let's leave this video with a affirmation, and you can put some affirmations in the comments. I am willing to change. I am willing to change because transformation is change, and you have to be willing to change and set those priorities of what's important. Focus your mind, like Spirit said. Focus your mind on what's important. Does change take some time? Yes, it takes some time. Because you have to recondition the way you think. Recondition the things that you do. You have to recondition, reprogram. Change some things around so you can let some things go. Transformation. So I wish you all nothing but the best on your journey of transformation. I wish you nothing but the best. But more importantly, trust and have faith that Spirit knows what Spirit is doing. Spirit knows what Spirit is doing. I don't know what we're doing, but Spirit knows what's best for us. And if you have faith and if you trust that Spirit will put you on that path of transformation for your own good, because you want the truth. You want to see the truth. You want to know the truth. You want to feel the truth. And you want to believe in what's real. Then let Spirit take you there. Let Spirit guide you. Get focused. Focus on what's important. So you can get there. So you can be successful in your transformation. And you will be. Gotta have some patience. Gotta have some patience. Don't put no timeline on it, on your changing, because it's a process. Don't put no timeline on it. Can't change in a day. If you've been doing the same thing for 50, 60 years or 20 years or for a very long time doing the same thing, then it may not be so easy for you to change. But if you're willing, like that affirmation I just spoke, I am willing to change, then you can change. But you have to believe it, right? But I wish you all nothing but bright light, happiness, joy, peace, and most of all, love. Please subscribe to this channel. For those of you who have come in, thank you very much. Feel free to let me know what you think about what Spirit is talking about as far as transformation and the changes that you may have to go through of letting things go. Let me know what you think. Please hit the like. Hitting that like, that thumbs up, it's free. Doesn't cost any money. So hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell next to the word subscribe to get notifications on when I go live or upload my next video. Please take care of yourself and continue your spiritual journey. And I will see you soon. Very, very soon. Take care, everybody. Rubia. Hey, it's free. My mom does that too with the vacuum line. Oh, you have a very calming voice and energy. Thank you, Cass. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only person with the vacuum cleaner issues, lines issues. I'm not the only person. Great, that's crazy. But I just think it's nice. Take care. Take care. Take care. I'll be back with another video, so take care, everybody.